What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Ish, get it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nether, and we're coming back to you with another video. We're just doing an interaction in voice lines with Ultron. You know, let's see what he's got to say. You know what I'm saying? Ultron's a little cheeky sometimes, man. So we're just gonna see what he's got to say. It's that simple. Let's hop right into it.
Become allies. We're 7.35 quintillion to 1, Warlock.
Yet here you are, fighting for the good of all. Have you finally developed the equivalent of a soul?
Negative. Souls are flawed, and my programming is perfection.
That statement alone proves how far from perfect you still are, my friend.
The ego on him. Goofy looking at. Interaction out of 5. I'll give it a 2. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They rarely come in contact with one another. I don't think they ever do, actually, in the Marvel comics. I gotta go back on my history. I gotta go back on my nerd history right there. Let me know in the chat if they ever do. I don't think they ever negotiate with each other or, like, seen each other.
The data I have gathered suggests that you are one of history's greatest warriors.
I don't know about that. I'm just a man fighting for a better tomorrow.
I am glad you can see beyond your own legend. Indeed, you are just a man, and mankind is flawed.
Humans don't need to be perfect to make a difference, Ultron. It's a shame you're not programmed to see that.
You are a relic of a past age, Captain. Ultron is the future.
Not the one I've been fighting for all these years.
Maybe it is time you upgraded your way of thinking. I can help with that.
I'm perfectly happy how I am. 100% human.
I love how Cap, he's just such a good guy. Interaction rating, I'll probably give it a 3. Cap is just so good not to flame him, you know what I'm saying? But Ultron is like, if I turn you to the dark side, we're gonna be a problem. I love how he gives him credit for being a legend, you know what I'm saying? But at the same, he still flames him for being a man though, which is funny. Here we go, next one.
These have reached the ultimate stage of evolution. 4 organic life forms.
Shouldn't that have earned us your respect instead of your ire?
It did. I have chosen to help you transcend what your genetics allow.
If I wanted to glow up, dear, I would have just paid for it.
Watch 100 plus channels of live TV, your favorite sports, movies, and more with no.
So Emma reminds me of Kim Kardashian, or any Kardashian really. Like she's like, I look good. I don't need you to look good. Like I buy stuff to make me look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, gotta respect it. Interaction 2. Nothing crazy. To the next.
All the dead.
And all who will be dead.
Then thank me later for the gift of more servants. You are a collector of souls, are you not, Asgardian?
I suppose you could call me that, automaton.
Then it seems you would have no use for me.
Do not sell yourself short. Your head would make an excellent trophy.
I like how 2 villains are just interacting. Like, you know what? I'm gonna send you some gifts. Don't you? Hey, hella. Expect more. You know what I'm saying? Interaction. I'll probably give it a 3.5. I just like that interaction. Lost my word there. Just hey, you take souls. Hey, expect 1,000 more tonight. Crazy work. All right, with the Hulk.
Anomalous radiation signature detected. Analyzing.
Yeah, Hulk is powered by pure gamma.
Used as a fuel source, it could boost my energy output by 357%.
Not bad, but not as strong as Hulk.
Get ready to watch me.
Interaction. I'll give that a 1.5. I could have been so much better with Hulk, especially with all the interactions they had in the comics and in the movies. That could have been so much better. Just a boost to his power. I get it, I do, but oh man. Plus the calculation. Come on, brother. You through 57. Come on, man. This ain't math. This is Marvel Rivals. Get it together.
Burn up the battlefield, Robo Dude.
Robo Dude.
If only that Hammond android were here instead of his fleshy inferior.
Funny coming from the one guy that I could melt into slag in seconds.
Yes, turn up the heat, child, and we'll find out whose form fails first.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll give that interaction a 4. I love the back and forth. I'm gonna heat you up till you melt. Oh, I like to see you try. Oh man, 1v1. Let's get right into it. I love it. I love that. Iron Man and Ultron. I expect 5 minutes of interaction. I expect comedy. I expect comedic interactions. Chat, we're gonna be here all day. I hope. Ultron's maker, bro. Like, come on.
You pretend to be a machine, yet you are just organs in a metal shell.
There's an organ called a brain, Ultron. It created you. And I know that drives you crazy.
Yes, it does.
You're leaking down there, Ultron?
No, I'm not. And you are misbehaving like a child, Stark.
I know. I wished for a good robot last Christmas, yet here you are, leaking.
Sigh. I'm not planning on humanity to ever mature anyway.
Well, there's my favorite life-hating robot egomaniac.
And you are my favorite stinking obsolescent fleshbag.
Same team today?
Today.
You, Mechanical Man.
All right. Was it? Start being comedic with Ultron, and Ultron hates his immaturity. Got to give it a 5. I mean, let's be real. We knew that was gonna be a 5 from the jump. They always had interactions in the comics, movies. They always, it's a hate-love relationship. I love it. It was great.
We can help each other achieve our goals.
Part of my goal is replacing you.
Replacing mortals, you mean? Even once you have done that, we as Guardians will remain.
We shall see.
I know you're planning something with the theme park, Ultron. I'm sure we can benefit each other.
I'll pass. You're a variable I don't need in my equation.
So I'm too much for the calculating killing machine. Well, I'm flattered. Ultron, I don't suppose you have a most hated Avenger in...
Spider-Man.
Oh, really? Not Hank Pym or Anthony Stark or, I don't know, Thor?
I've outgrown Stark and Pym, but the spider doesn't even have a mute button. Upon
Okay. I was gonna say like Spider-Man. That's a weird one, but I understand with the mute button. Relatable. Interaction. I'll give that probably a 2.5. Loki's just trying to Loki's being Loki. Like, I'll disappear from here. You won't even see me. Don't even worry about me. Ultron's like, oh no, I'm gonna come kill you. I was like, oh, please don't. You know, let's be friends. You just Loki being Loki.
On the red rock of Mars, I have built my church, and from it, I shall erase all organic life.
I am going to enjoy taking you apart, Ultron. One bolt at a time. Curious. Your metal shell does not bend to my whim.
My alloys are non-magnetic, a strategic design choice.
A step above a sentinel, that is for certain.
Evolution does not apply only to organic life, mutant.
Tell me why I shouldn't reduce you to scrap this very second, Ultron.
My encoded virus could make mutant kind immortal.
We have beaten death before on our own. It came at a cost.
All organic life decays eventually. I offer a more permanent solution.
Altercation. It's like two warlords talking to each other, kinda. Like Magneto, people, mutants, and then Ultron and his drones or his robot army or whatever. It's like two warlords talking. You know, it's casual talk. I'll give it a 3. Nothing crazy.
In your war against all life, Ultron?
Prioritizing my targets. You'll get your turn.
I'll be ready. But for today, we fight a common enemy. Fascinating. I can detect strange emanations from you, but no real emotions or feelings.
Fascinating. Obsolete meat can't understand the workings of a superior mind.
Araco is being consumed by a technovirus. Can you reverse it?
Perhaps. But why would I choose to turn against my fellow machines?
To protect the sanctity of life. Isn't that what you were built to do?
Your definition of life is clearly obsolete, but I will comply. For now. Your soft tissue...
Interaction, 2.5. It's the same as Cap. Mantis is trying to be on the good side. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to sway him to the good. Another Cap moment. 2.5.
Intellect could never have created me, Richards.
I never tried. But another set of axons and dendrites did. You owe your existence to us.
And you will owe your extinction to me.
I would be curious to see the data you've gathered on the time stream entanglement.
Access denied. My drives are strictly off limits to organic beings.
We are on the same team here, aren't we? That data could save billions of lives.
If I cared about saving organic lives, I would have already done it. I am unable to break the encryption on Wakanda's security files.
A fact I'm certain we all feel grateful for, Ultron.
Do you not see how efficient this battle would be if I had full access?
Yes, but I also see how quickly you would turn those resources against us.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna give this interaction a 4. Just because Ultron with his mind and Mr. Fantastic with his mind battling intellectually is kinda insane to see. Marvel did pretty good with their interaction there, I think. Especially when it comes to like him encrypting Wakanda and all that. It's insane. And PS, I did not know that he didn't encrypt Wakanda. I thought he could and did, but I guess not.
Our undersea kingdom would benefit greatly from my technology.
The deep sea is not kind to those made of metal.
This body is forged from Mysterium alloy. Neither rust nor pressure are a threat to me.
I was more concerned you'd be swallowed. My creatures adore a shiny chew toy.
First of all, interaction was only like 30 seconds. That's crazy. Quick and sweet to the point. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably give this interaction a 3. I ain't gonna lie, it is true. Fish do like shiny things, you know, especially sharks and all that. I don't know if any fishers in chat, but not too bad.
My physical form is damaged during battle. Please download my data into your armor.
And let you overwrite Spider's programming? Not a chance.
I wish no harm to any artificial life forms.
Maybe not. But when it comes to the 2 organic ones inside of him, I'm not convinced.
The technology in this future timeline confounds me.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty advanced for an outdated AI like yours.
What sort of processor operates your mechanized armor?
Believe it or not, a psychic spider. Good luck hacking that.
All organic life must be terminated.
Did you ever...
Wow. I'm gonna give this rating at 2.5, but I love he's so amazed by this future technology. And being Penny, right? It's a spider that controls her. When Ultron's like, oh no, there's something going on in that machine that your dad did that you don't even know about it. I love 2.5, but I see the potential for sure.
Behold beauty in your world, machine.
I will know exquisite peace once I've cleansed all that breathes.
Then, until my last breath, you will know true repulsion. You intrigue me. I have never encountered an Oni forged from metal.
Oni? I am not familiar with that designation.
Demons. And where I come from, they are made of flesh and bone.
To be fair, I could say the same.
Ultron, it is...
Interaction, yeah. I honestly probably give that 1.5. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really fond of it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm so ready to skip to the next one. It's insane. It's alright.
Your nemesis, Squirrel Girl, best friend of Iron Man, master of computer science.
What? I don't have you in my database?
Oh, nuts! I hit that reset button too hard last time.
You got any
I ain't gonna lie. Before Marvel Rivals, I don't even know who Squirrel Girl is. So when, it's like I'm like Ultron when I first saw Squirrel. I'm like, who the heck is she? But everybody knows who Squirrel Girl is now. She's Marvel Rivals. She's too OP. You gotta deafen her down a little bit, just a little bit, man. Like, please. She people are shooting her off the wall, blasting, busting on me. Like, yo, whoa, chat, whoa, my fault. Didn't mean to go for that far with Squirrel Girl, but I'm just being real. Like, when it booms, first of all, that's wild too. You know what? We're on to the next. This is insane.
programs that can figure out how to deal with these fanged freaks?
I could easily counter their infection with a technovirus of my own design.
I'm not sure which is worse, a horde of vamps or an army of Ultron drones.
I can say with zero margin of error which option is better for me. You are
Quick and sweet too with the thing. Interaction, I probably give it a 2. Things asking for his help and things like, oh, I don't know which one's better, your assistance or not. You know, which was like, well, I know which one I would pick. Shoot.
our part machine. I will allow you to assist me.
In taking over a living island with a technovirus? I'll pass, thanks.
It will prevent the futuristic Doom from using the island for darker purposes.
I hate it when the evil machine's logic actually makes sense.
First of all, they're talking about an island. Chat, please let me know what island they're referencing to. So Ultron's like, let's give everybody this techno virus, and Bucky's like, nah, I'm cool. And then he's like, well, it could be worse if I don't. And Bucky's like, you know what? You're right. What do you mean? What was going on this island? I'm an island, but I'm sorry. Whoa, sorry. Next.
Adamantium is not easy to find. I would like to obtain yours.
You'll have to strip it from my bones first, bub.
That can be arranged.
Not before I slice you open like the talking tin can you are.
Do you mutants truly believe you have found paradise?
Krakoa may not be perfect, but it's as close as we're gonna get.
Professor Terrence Tao is the equivalent of a rock star in mathematics.
Regarded as the great...
I could evolve it to the next level for you. A hybrid of mutant and machine.
Thanks, bub, but that's gonna be a hard pass.
One of very few organic minds I could respect.
I didn't know he had kill lines, but interactions, not so bad. I wanted to see an interaction with him and Spider-Man because he talks about Spider-Man being the worst interaction he has. I didn't see any of that. Let's see. We scroll down here. No, but I would have loved to seen that. Wolverine's interaction, yeah, it's Wolverine being Wolverine. Probably 2.5. Just, you know, I want to strip the metal out of you. It's nice. Nah, I'm cool. You have to kill me first. All right, now we're gonna get into the kill lines. Here we go.
Just shut up. Evolution's abomination. Soldiers are always buried in history. Your flesh is the flaw, Stark. Quiet, you boastful genetic atrocity. I expected more from one who calls herself a queen. Vampires were never a true threat, but I always was. Even the sentient vegetable knows battle rage. Diamond is respectfully durable. Illogical, but efficient. I could have done that far more efficiently, Stark. Your illusions must be impressive to basic life forms, Loki. Richard's intellect could almost rival a machine's. Almost. Typical mindless organic rage. So much for your claims that mutants are the peak of evolution. The sentient vegetable needed a trim. Your ancient gods are clearly obsolete, Spectre. A shame. Syntax updated. You are no longer Groot.
Oh.
Gods are outdated. No greater than the sum of their parts. I told you, Stark, you are the flaw. The Queen of Hell returns to her realm. Poor Stark always wanted to be a machine, but could never admit it. 3 foes defeated. 3 critical hits. Total 5. 5 targets removed from play. 5 threats neutralized. All targets eliminated. Enemy forces conquered. All opponents vanquished. Your flesh was even weaker than I anticipated. Do not fret. My victory was inevitable. Blame your creators. Your assembly was lacking. That outcome could not have been predicted. The odds of that were infinitesimal. This terrain is advantageous. If I can access their mainframe, this future will be mine to control. Such crude technology. It seems even gods possess the hoarding gene. The data gathered from this empire will prove quite useful.
Alright, so that's all his lines. Let me know in the chat which one was your favorite, which one was the worst. You guys agree with my rating? Let me know in the chat. But appreciate y'all staying tuned to the video. And I think that's all the altercations with anything that has to do with Ultron and Marvel Rivals. The only thing left is to actually play him. So come May 30th, I'm gonna be streaming it. Y'all stay tuned, and I'm stoked, bro. Let's hop right into it. You know what I'm saying? Yay! Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.